Dear colleagues and friends, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the National Communication Team for NATO in my capacity as National Coordinator here today in Montenegro, where we all gather for this important event. It gives me great pleasure that this year's Monis has been moved from Brussels to Podgorica, and I would like to thank the organizers for this kind gesture. We consider that as a support to Montenegro Euro-Atlantic integration efforts. To be honest, I thought that most of you or all of you are coming from European states, but now at this moment, today I realize that there are more than 50 countries represented here. That gives a particular value to this meeting. Well, I would number 2. Okay. So, young people's participation in this process is extremely important, given that it is foremost the young people who will enjoy the benefits of NATO membership. I'm told, but I can see that you are hardworking young people, you are ambitious, interested in many issues, who came here to apply your skills to contribute to a better understanding of the Euro-Atlantic partnership in Montenegro through a series of academic lectures and simulations of the top-level NATO decision-making processes. You will dispel the preconceptions about the alliance, and you will contribute to a fact-based consideration of Euro-Atlantic integration and NATO in general. As National Coordinator, I'm in charge of the government's NATO-related communication, and for this reason, I am delighted to note that several MONIS participants got in touch with us in preparatory stages through Selena, but directly inquiring about the current phase of the Montenegrin Euro-Atlantic integration and our efforts in that regard. I hope this kind of exchange and direct communication will continue after this event as well. As you may know already, in the year ahead, my country will aim to finalize the necessary reforms, and we expect by the end of 2015 to receive a membership invitation if all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place from both our side and NATO's. I'm sure you know that at the recently held Wales summit, Montenegro received important messages. The Wales summit has, for the first time, opened up a possibility of inviting a new member outside of a summit meeting, which clearly testifies that the alliance views Montenegro as a very reliable and significant partner. We are currently in the final phase of NATO integration, so-called Membership Action Plan. Within the MAP, we are implementing the 5th annual national program, which, among other things, involves intensified and focused dialogue with the alliance. On our end, Montenegro is working hard on meeting the membership criteria and the commitments it has already undertaken. I may proudly say that we are on the right track, which has also been confirmed by our NATO partners, although more work remains to be done. The event we are launching today, the Model NATO Summit, has very, I would say, fortunate timing. It is taking place at a time of great importance for my country in particular. At this event, you will learn how the process works on NATO's side. By simulating a top-level NATO meeting, you will see how the alliance is shaping its course of action, how the consensus-based decision-making process works, and you will experience the member states' interaction. We welcome the fact that you, the younger generation that will shape the future, will practice NATO decision-making here in Montenegro. This will give us all a preview of what our future may be, and I have no doubt that with people like you, who share the values of collective security and mutual support, it will be a safer future for the entire world. With this in mind, I invite you after this event to continue participating actively in the public dialogue on NATO and its importance in the world of today. I invite you to contribute through students' organizations, public events, NGOs, social media, academic and media articles, and in any other way of dialogue you see fit, with a view to improving the understanding of the process. This is exactly what we've been doing recently in Montenegro. We have, having in mind that this is one of the most important issues, foreign policy priority of Montenegro, that we have open dialogue for every part of our society to have its own say about NATO. We've been involved in discussing all the issues relating to NATO in particular in the last 2 years, and we consider that as a process that has already proven the right one. We are always open for conversation on the topic. You can find me, though I'm not of your age, on Twitter. I'm trying to follow your quickness. I'm not very successful in that regard every time, but I'm really trying to understand the way of communication among young people. You can also get in touch with us through Facebook or website, an email, or at many events that we are organized or participating at. I also kindly invite you to talk directly to those around you and make it known to us, the older generation, what kind of future you want for yourself. I am sure that with your fresh ideas and modern outlooks, you will be able to offer good examples of what we, who are in charge now, should do to ensure you get the future you want: secure, democratic, and more prosperous. I wish you success, productive sessions, and development of new skills and contexts. I thank you.